Hello everyone, good day. Welcome to this week's program. My name is Barrister Emeka Kolisa. As you know, last week we discussed about blockchain and we spoke in details concerning blockchain and what is blockchain, how to identify blockchain. Today we are going to discuss 4 different types of blockchain. As I told you earlier that before you can invest comfortably in digital assets, you must know what is blockchain. Before you can confidently and comfortably invest in digital assets to make profit, you must know all these things. You must know about money. Financial education is very important if you will make a successful career in investing in digital assets. And this is why I am here to encourage you and to teach you and to inform you in a simple terms how you will understand what digital investment is all about. It's not difficult, it's very easy. This week we are going to talk about 4 different types of blockchain, and I want you to listen. There are 4 different types of blockchain. All blockchains are almost the same thing. Blockchains are almost the same thing. Informations that were stored in blocks and then chained with a key, with a digital key, so that you cannot remove the present information without affecting the previous information in the block. And once you tamper with the old information in the block, it will not be accepted in the new block. And once you alter the new block, then it must get confirmation from the old block. That makes it a block and chain. So this week we are going to talk about 4 different types of blockchain. And number 1 on the list is public blockchain. Public blockchain. Now the question is, what is public blockchain? Now, public blockchain is a blockchain that is opened to the public. We discussed last week about blockchain, and I know if you go to my YouTube channel and listen to the last week teachings, you will understand what is blockchain. So today, number 1 on the list is public blockchain. So what is public blockchain? Public blockchain is a blockchain that is open to the public. The public, they have access to this blockchain to get informations that were fed into these blockchains, into this technology. The information that are stored in this technology can be accessed by anybody. Now, it is called the DLT, meaning distributed ledger technology. DLT. So this distributed ledger technology is open for anybody who wants to get information or access or to know anything concerning the information inside the blockchain. You can access it once you have your public account. You can access the information at any time, anywhere, any place. That is what is called the public blockchains. I told you that I am going to make this, simplify it so that you will understand it. I want to make it very simple so that all of us will understand what is blockchain. Now, number 1 is public blockchain, distributed ledger technology. It is the technology, the information which is stored in the blockchain, and it is open to the public. Anybody can access it at any time, at any place, at anywhere. Once you have your public key, you can access it on the internet, and the internet will open the information for you to access it. This is called the public blockchain. And in public blockchain, the most common use of public blockchain is cryptocurrencies, the digital assets. This is where we are interested because most of the investments which we are going to do, or I'm going to teach a lot of people who will be interested in digital investments are investments that are on the public blockchain. The first public blockchain that we come to understand and know is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin runs on the public blockchain. Ethereum, which is a smart contract, runs on the public blockchain. Every information and transaction that is done on that blockchain could be accessed from any part of the world, and the information will be there instantly. Now, the public blockchain, the advantage is because it is very secured. Number two is because it is very transparent. Number three is accessibility. You can access it at any place at any time. These are the advantages of public blockchain. You can access it at any time and any place. It is secured and it is transparent. Now, public blockchain has two major important aspects that I want you to understand, and that is what we call the POS and the POW. The computers that are running this blockchain, members of this members that are contributing towards the security of this blockchain, runs it on what we call the POS, which means the proof of stake, and the POW, which is the proof of works. And this is the platform by which those who are running the blockchain, the members that are running the blockchain, that they contribute to make sure that the blockchain is secure. Now, the disadvantage of the public blockchain is that once anybody can access 51% of the blockchain, of the computer power of this blockchain, it can compromise the blockchain. But it's almost impossible and difficult for someone to have a single individual to have 51% of the computation power of any blockchain. So public blockchain has its own advantage and its own disadvantage. We say the advantages are: one, it is public; two, it is secured; three, and it is transparent. Public blockchain: one, it is public. You can access anybody, anywhere, any place can access it. It's secured because you need 51% to hijack the computers and then alter the information, which is almost impossible. Now, number three, it is transparent. So this is why public blockchain is being used today for digital assets and cryptocurrencies. Now, you cannot alter the information or any information that has been transacted inside the public blockchain. You cannot change it. Once the information is confirmed, once the information is released on the public blockchain and is confirmed on the blockchain, you cannot alter it. So this is the advantages. Remember that number one is public blockchain. Now let's go to number two. The number two is private blockchain. Private blockchain. Now, as the name goes, private blockchain is a type of blockchain, but it is private. It is not accessible to the public, and you cannot get the information that is stored inside the blockchain unless you have a special permission or access by this company, by the company that designed the software for that blockchain. Therefore, it is private. You cannot access it. It is only for the people, for the company, and for those meant for it to access it and to have the information. So public blockchain may not be blockchain itself because it can be compromised. Private blockchain can be compromised. The company that is running the private blockchain has access to alter information because they have over 51% computation power to alter their blockchain. So it is seen that the private blockchain may not be called blockchain at all, even though it's running on the blockchain. But its disadvantage is because the company can compromise it. Are you following me? So we have the public blockchain, we have the private blockchain, and private blockchain can be compromised. But the advantage of private blockchain is that it's very fast. Its functionalities and its approval on the blockchain transactions are always fast. But disadvantage is that it can be compromised by the company that owns the private blockchain. Now, number 3, and the blockchain is what we call the consortium. The consortium blockchain. The consortium blockchain, or what we call the federated blockchain. The consortium blockchain is a kind of blockchain that comprises of public blockchain and private blockchain. But what makes it consortium is because it has different companies, it has different organizations that has access to that same blockchain and can upload transactions on the same blockchain and get results. So as the name goes, consortium, it is a conglomeration of companies and organizations that decided to operate on a blockchain system and then designed their blockchain and run their blockchain and perform their blockchain partly of the public, which the public can have access to go and check the informations and transactions. But not every information and transactions can be accessed by the public because there are some that are limited to private individuals and organizations. Example of consortium blockchains are the transaction online bank payments and online transactions of banks. This is example of consortium blockchain. These online transactions which we can do to transfer money from one person to another on the mobile phone, on your computer, is done on consortium blockchain. So it's a combination of the public blockchain and the private blockchain. But even though the two is combined, what makes it to be consortium is because different organizations and different individuals and different societies are involved in running the nodes of this blockchain, and they have access to these blockchains, and they can contribute to the running and to the maintenance, the security of this blockchain. Are you following me? Let us recap. Number 1 is public blockchain, which we said that it is open to the public, it is secure, and it's transparent because you can access it at any time to check information, and those informations cannot be altered. Number 2 is private blockchain, which can be altered, but it is fast. It's also transparent, but not transparent like the public blockchain. It can be altered by the individuals that are running the nodes. And the nodes of the public blockchain, as we said, is operated by proof of works, which is POW, or proof of stake, which is POS. Are you following me? Now, the number 3 is the consortium, which we said that it's a combination of the public blockchain and the private blockchain. But what makes it consortium is because it has different organizations that come together to run the nodes and they make contributions towards the securing of the blockchain. Are you following me so far? I want to explain this so that it can be very simple to our people. I want to explain it that even the businessmen and businesswomen who have no official financial education will understand my explanation of digital assets. Because it's very important that you understand these things, because without it, you are lost. You cannot be among the people that will make contributions to the global economy that's already in existence. And it's very important for you to understand how to invest in digital assets, because most of the stocks will go into blockchain. So you must understand these things. You are begin to research and begin to find out, so that you will be established and be confident enough to start investing in digital assets. And that is where we are going, because I told you my foundation is ready to assist all the African youths, as many that are willing and interested to learn about digital assets and how to invest in it. We are going to assist them educationally, financially, to make sure that they participate and become part and parcel of the global economy. Now, number 4, the last and not the least, is called the hybrid blockchain. As the name goes, hybrid is a combination. Hybrid blockchain is a combination of the private blockchain and the public blockchain. The difference between the hybrid and consortium is the organizations are involved in consortium. But if organizations are not involved in consortium and hybrid are the same, almost the same. Because the hybrid, the combination of the public blockchain and the private blockchain makes a hybrid blockchain. And this hybrid blockchain gives some access to the public and restricts some information to the public, and allow only people that have the restricted information and have access to those information to access it. One of the places that this hybrid blockchain is used is in the hospitals. Your private medical records, some information about some transactions, financial transactions, which may not be seen or open to the public. But when the time comes for the inspection, the information is in the blockchain and is locked in the blockchain, but cannot be seen by everybody except those who are restricted to see the information or to access the information. That makes it the public side. So hybrid information has some assets that are open to the public and some parts that are not open to the public. And because it is hybrided, it is called the hybrid blockchain. So now you can see the 4 major types of blockchain. We have just gone through them. Number 1 is public blockchain, which we said that is open to the public, is transparent. You can access it anywhere, any place, at any time. It is open. We said about the private, that is only for the people that have access to it, that are restricted to people, to the public. We said about the consortium. It's a combination of the public and the private, but controlled and run by organizations and companies. And hybrid blockchain is a combination of the public and the private. With this information today, I think we have come to the knowledge of what is different types of blockchain. And I believe that anybody that is, if they ask you what types of blockchain do we have, you can easily explain it to anybody at any time, at any place. Please, if you like my video, I want you to go to my YouTube, give a thumb up and subscribe, so that we can have algorithm to increase. Remember that my foundation is going to begin to release financial assistance to the public and to African youth once we get to 1,000 subscribers. But for now, I want you to join us so that we can make this possible, so that African youth will be educated and informed about the digital currency and the digital assets. My name is Barrister Michael Kolisa. Thank you for listening to me.